I had some pretty good ideas. You know, in Prescott, they have a place that's right by Whiskey Row, and so they always have people coming in off the street. So there's always 2 or 3 people a week that they bring to the church. And I know when we're street preaching that people are driving by and we're hitting some of them, and we're kind of at the same spot. I think maybe you could come up with some new ideas of different places to street preach. And I even got a hold of some radio stations because the Christian radio stations, there's 4 up here. And I emailed all of them and I sent some of our testimonies, Juan's testimony. I wanted to be able to make maybe a 30-second or 60-second testimony of what we're going through and what we've been through. And just different things like that. I have, that way it comes across the radio, you know? And if we go to different places where we can get people, I remember going to Chase Park about 10 years ago, and there was a guy back in the corner, and he was just reading scripture. That's all he was doing, reading scripture. And the people were walking by with their heads down, and they weren't really paying attention. But I know when we go out, people hear us. It's just we're shooting this way and we're shooting that way, and I think when we concentrate a little bit, we can find a spot or try different spots. I'm just putting that out there with you guys. It'll make a better effect and bring more people to the church. There was some other things that I wrote down here.
What is already packing?
Man,
Yeah.
come on.
Okay, we go out to the alleys, you know, like we did. Remember, Pastor, we were doing that. Was going to get a good response. We prayed with a lot of people back out there. You know, Juan did. He came into church that day when he wanted to put up the flags, and he was inspired by God because he had all these great ideas, and he was going over them. I was like, wow, because he's gone over in his head about flags and things, and the billboard and the clock and all these new ideas. I think if we ever get anything inspiring, that we should just tell each other and try to follow through with it. Once you get it started, it's really not too hard because we're all here working together to make this place a better place, to reach out to people to let them know what we've learned. I think that we're going to get a response on the radio because I know these people close enough to where maybe they'll call me back. I just keep on bugging it. That's how you make it happen.
Yeah.
Like Steve Jobs says, the crazy people are the ones who change the world. The ones who think they can do it are the ones who change the world. And I think if we go out there and try to get our point across, because it's different that we were in their shoes and now we're not.
Yeah.
And there's no other way they can get out of their shoes like here, except go to jail or die. So we have a good story to tell them, and we can tell it from their viewpoint so they can understand. I put that in on the messages that I sent. And I think I sent enough stuff in, and I'm not going to stop to let these people know that we do have a good story, a good testimony that's the truth that we've lived through that will make a difference in other people's lives. And I think if we have anybody has any ideas, we'll talk together about them and try to make them reality. Because we're really doing good. We're all saved. We're all doing strong. I think that the more people we can get along with us to learn what we've learned and share the same thing together, we'll have a bigger family. That's pretty much most of it.
Yeah.
So if you guys have any good ideas you want to come up and share, people are happy to come up.